He's coming. He's coming. This monster is following. I'm running and it's following. And I don't even... No. Oh, God, fiddlesticks. No.
Hello, it's nice to finally meet you. Could you tell the audience who and what you are?
Well, my name is Palindrome. I'm a heptapod. I came to Earth to learn more about humans by living with them, to fully understand their culture, but ended up stuck here when my species, well, left and forgot me. You would think organisms that know the future would remember one of their kind, but even I knew I would be forgotten.
So, how's life been for you here on Earth?
Not that great, actually. You see, I've been pretty lonely, having trouble adapting to human processes. Their eating stations don't quite work for my irregular body structure, since my gateway of consumption is more towards the middle of my body rather than one end. Sometimes I see consumption of animals that look similar to me. It feels like a form of hate speech. Some foods here are more similar to ones at home, such as those in the succulus mellow category. They bring me comfort when I'm feeling distressed. Human entertainment is pretty mediocre, as the majority of it is focused on, well, shock value or an interesting twist, which I can already see coming. I've tried to make human friends by explaining whether upcoming movies would be worth watching, but they just keep claiming that I'm spoiling the movie for them, whatever that means. Pretty sure they don't have an expiration date.
Oh, okay. And what exactly was your first impressions of humanity?
Well, I know they're going to save our species in 1,000 years and all, but they aren't very nice. First, they were very hostile and plotted to attack my species with military-grade weapons. When I met them personally, it became a lot less lethal and much more annoying. Honestly, every time I come in contact with humans, they laugh and stare, tease me and call me names, the usual. I've tried teaching them my form of writing using a writing stencil I found at a cafe. They just keep making fun of me for writing with onion rings. They don't understand that my language fits perfectly with a specific technology and are stuck in a way of interpreting the tool as merely a food item, somewhat of a metaphor of how they see me.
Okay, what do you believe would make us humans help or accommodate for you or heptapod culture?
One of the most obvious things they could do is just sit down and think for a second. Maybe they could just apply a little bit of empathy to their actions also. It seems really obvious, but it's surprising how little people do these things. Like, if you think about it, throughout history, millions and millions of people have died over simple understandings in situations like these.
All right, I think that's a wrap. Thank you for coming.